Very good evening, friends. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. Treasury Consulting is a multi-dimensional MNC having offices in three parts of the globe, and more importantly, we are waiting for the coronavirus to end so that we can start our beginnings in London and New York, the two global financial centers. Maybe London will not be as a global financial center by 2023, but definitely would be a very important reason as far as Europe is concerned, that I'm sure. Treasury Consulting is known for analyzing, research, positions and all these things, but not many people know that Treasury Consulting is also having a learning arm, which is Sheetal Academy. And Sheetal Academy is having a dedicated setup. And unfortunately, due to the bandwidth related issues, we were not been able to explore many opportunities in the Sheetal Academy, but I think that is more or less resolved now. And now we would be able to offer a lot of services under the Sheetal Academy, and that too at almost our throwaway prices. And by the way, the kind of content we are putting in the public domain, our research, the kind of deep diving we do when it comes to the markets and the various issues covering different asset classes like equities, commodities, cryptocurrencies and all. In that regards, standing on 28th November 2020, precisely 11:30 Singapore PM, Treasury Consulting Group learning arm Sheetal Academy decided to launch School of Trading. What is School of Trading? School of Trading is not a trading platform whereby you are going to trade. No, absolutely not. It is a learning platform whereby you would be learning how to trade. You would be learning how to learn how you can be a good trader, what exactly is trading, how to trade in equities, how to trade in commodities, how to trade in credit derivatives, how to trade in ETF and so on and so forth. These are all technical things which people do not know, and people really know how to learn. Example, if I ask you a question, which ratio is important, EPS or DPS, equity per share or dividend per share, which ratio is important? And by the way, if your answer is EPS, then think 10 times. 10 times, because our beloved media made EPS as a king, but actually EPS is not a king. The right answer is DPS, dividend per share. This ratio is having utmost importance compared to EPS. And by the way, if I ask you DPG, oops, that we not thought, we never heard. Dividend per share growth. Example, there is a company called Example Infosys who is declaring dividend 10% this year, assuming the DPS is XYZ. And if DPSG, shortly known as DPG, is assuming 5%, what does that mean? While for TCS, assuming just hypothetically, the DPG is 8%, while for Infosys it is 5%. Should I go with TCS or Infosys? Tricky, guys. Treasury Consulting Group learning arm Sheetal Academy School of Trading will teach you all the minutest concept of trading which most of the people even do not know. Like I often speak about intrinsic value, I have started speaking about indicative value, I have started speaking about DPS, DPSG, EPG and PEG and so many ratios, which people really talk, by the way, on social media. The question is really simple, that our school of trading is started effective today, which is 28th November 2020. That's for sure. And School of Trading would be launching a membership program effective tomorrow, which is 29th November 2020. And to have maximum benefits to our young guns, you know that young guns are very closer to me, and I always give maximum knowledge I have earned in my life to the young guns. Few take, few don't, but that's not my problem. At least I am doing my role. We have decided to keep the price at 1,000 rupees per year as a membership fees for School of Trading. In this, you would be provided with 5 lectures, of course online, and that too covering everything about the trading, like Reuters, Bloomberg, MT4, MT5, and all these terminals. We would try and teaching you the minutest concept of trading in these 5 hours, and eventually Sheetal Academy School of Trading would be launching many courses also. But before I conclude, let me tell you very clearly and upfront that this is not a trading platform. This is a learning platform, because Sheetal Academy is a learning platform of treasury consulting, and majority of the groups are being trained on a very often basis by the Sheetal Academy. Training is an integral part of our groups. We believe that trading is okay, but training is something which is more important, because if you have a right training, then you can be a wonderful person in the life. Like Chanakya taught Arjuna, Lord Parshurama taught Karna, and history is a witness that both Arjuna and Karna were the superior warriors in Mahabharata, and both were at par, while Karna is much better than we had Arjuna, because of the hardships he faced in his life that made him really very stronger, and result we know what had happened. And I'm assuring you that in another 3 months, because now God is kind, the bandwidth limit is okay now, and we would be launching several courses, video courses. Sheetal Academy would be more often in public domain now. And you know how much deep dive we do once we do our research in this topic. But before I conclude, guys, just have a thought. Just have a thought. Did you ever thought that which ratio is important, EPS or DPS? And did you ever thought that which is important, DPS or DPSG? Just think. By the way, people even do not know that there are better ratios than DPSG. That's very important. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. You know our WhatsApp 9818485155. In case you having any questions pertaining to Sheetal Academy or Sheetal Academy School of Trading, then kindly contact us after tomorrow evening on our back office WhatsApp number 9818485155. Have a great time. Thank you.